river again, and there's still no river. Really dry out here at the moment, seriously dry, and they just had bushfires around, and they only just reopened the road at 8:47 last night, so I wasn't even sure if I could get here. The bushfires were that bad. So what a change, you know. A couple of months ago, green and beautiful, and now it's dry and in drought. But hey, that's our wonderful country, isn't it? Anyway, I got my spot today. No campers. Oh, there's a couple way back, but I got the spot I wanted to come to, and I can see that there's been people around everywhere. There's all sorts of rocks set up for solutions. So. But anyway, we'll see how we go, and I'll get back to you if something eventuates. Okay. Wow, it's so dry and parched here. It's incredible. So dry and dusty. I'm just doing a little bit of a crevice here, and I'm using a little blow tube just to blow the dust along the trench, so I can take it up to one point. So I'll give you a bit of a look. Bit dusty. Very dusty. I'll be careful not to blow dust in my camera lens, it won't shut. Yeah, it's not a bad pan. Not a bad little pan. That's just after I blew that trench along. And that was the result, just out of the bottom. The little ones up there too. The little fellas. There. Not too bad. I'll keep going. Not a bad little piece. A few other little bits there. Yeah. Just the one sort of large piece. Yeah, alright, not too bad. I'll keep going. Yeah, see all this flat stuff? All this flat stuff looks good, but it doesn't hold any gold. It's just flat. Flat with a soft, smooth top. And even when you do a crevice, like, so for example, this one, hey, look at that. Goes all the way up along here, right up along there with boil holes and everything in it. Right up there. But the whole bottom's smooth. So it's not going to hold any gold. None of these hold any gold. Just goes straight over the top. You do another boil hole, you do another boil hole. They're not even deep boil holes. So as much as it's a mighty river, it's not a good river for trapping gold. Now there's one that runs across, like that. It runs across, but then it just goes around the corner and does exactly the same as all the other ones. So it's not likely that these are going to hold gold. So there's very little sand. Very little sand like these here. They're just dished out. There's smooth bottoms in them. Smooth as anything. Yeah. Yeah. So it's obviously it's a smooth, soft bedrock. It's an intrusive rock. It's cooled under the ground, which is allowed to form big crystals of feldspar in it. So, but it's smooth and it wears. Very little coarse gravel in this river. I noticed the absence of coarse gravel. Some sand, and then when you get pockets of sand, sometimes the sand's deep, but it just goes down to this bedrock with the smooth top on it. So yeah, very difficult one to find gold in. I mean, I love the river, and it's a mighty river once it's running. Awesome. But I think it'd be very hard to do any good sniping in it, because I can pretty well get access to all the crevices right now. So when it's got water in it, it won't be that much better. It'll just make it probably harder to get to the crevices. And the crevices will be down deeper and probably still not good crevices. So I'm just going to, as I said, mosey on up there a bit further and have a look at this big flat piece of bedrock that I hope I can get under, because it's got a lot of gravel under it. And I'd say that because it weighs about 2 tonne, no one would have ever been under it. They've probably picked around the edges. But anyway, I'll head up there and see how we go. I just shifted a bit more bedrock here, just busted a bit up with my crowbar, and just got some fine micro gold out of it. Very fine stuff, because it didn't have a very big crevice in between it to pry open. Alright, get back to you in a while. Yeah, check this out. This river's like, it's just like a honeycomb of caves that sort of run through everywhere like that. Awesome river, awesome, beautiful. But in a way that's its downfall, because all of these paths run through and there's nothing to trap the gold. Nothing. It just runs straight through everything. And it's like that everywhere you look. I'll just pan around here. It's a fantastic river. But every rock is smooth and rounded, but the bedrock, it peels off in big sheets, as you can see under here. Yeah, big sheets of bedrock. They're everywhere, they come off the top. And that's why I think the old timers come in here. When I found a couple of holes in a few different rocks and stuff, I think they come in here and they blew the tops off them with dynamite. That's what they drilled the holes down into the top of these big shelves of rock. See if I can find you another one. Actually, there's one further up, and a lot of these have had the top of the bedrock stripped off them. You can see it's gone, and whether that be by natural means or whether man-made or man-done, I don't know. But there's another piece there. See, big chunk at the top of the bedrock just about to come off, and I got my eyes on one up there that I'm going to have a bit of a look at later, which is about 4 inches up and full of gravel underneath it. Right up there, if I can get to it, you can see a piece of bedrock up there. I won't walk up that far. See if I can. Yeah, there it is. Right there. Yeah, just sitting up there like a big shelf. Yeah, so as much as it's a beautiful river, and now it's in drought, everywhere you look, like there's sort of boil holes and stuff everywhere, but they don't hold anything, and they won't hold anything because they all run through the whole river. Yeah, this is the piece here. Goes up there, runs right around here, and it's off the top of the bedrock there. And it's got that tree growing out of it there. So that whole slab is about, I'd say from here to there, 6 metres. 6 metres long. Probably weighs about 2 tonne. Maybe 1.5 tonnes. Who's guessing? I just smashed a bit off here. I just smashed all this front off here so I could get access to that gravel underneath. Someone else has been scooping in there. So we'll see how we go. See if I can. I don't think I can move it, so I'll just have to try and dig out from under it. Okay. Yeah, I give up on that other thing. It was just too big. Couldn't shift it. Couldn't break much off it, so I came over here. I found a bit of bedrock I could shift. This here, split these 2 bits off. Broke these 2 bits out, and I'm just going to clean the stuff out from behind them and see what, and underneath them, see what I get. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, there's a fair bit in there. It's all fine stuff, but there's a lot of it. Yeah, that's just out of those rocks I'm doing there. Just getting down behind this slop, down along here, which I've levered them out. There's bits of bedrock. Yeah, pull them out, so I've got to finish cleaning that up, so I'll keep going. Alright. There's a bit more there. Very fine stuff. Yep, spilt the water. Yeah, and there's still some more down here in the black sand, some real fine stuff, but that's not a bad little batch. I'll keep going. There's a couple in there, a few pieces. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so. Yeah, it's alright. Keep going. Yeah, there's a bit in there. A few pieces. A few little pieces. A few bit bigger. Yeah. It's good. I'll keep going.
Come on, you sucker. Get over there. So you're going to slip. Come on, drop over the edge. There you go. Go.
Yeah, well, that's it for another day. And what better way to end the day than to have a swim? Oh man, that's living. Yeah, what better day? What better way? Have a day on the river, get a bit of gold, and have a cool swim at the end of a hot day. Man, that says it all. Yeah, you got a bit of gold. Not as much as I'd hoped. Had a bit of a struggle finding it today. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to my creek for a while. Still too hot here at the moment. This was only supposed to be 29 degrees today and cloud cover, but there wasn't much cloud cover, only early this morning. But yeah, I think the gold up the creek's a little bit more prevalent and a bit bigger. The stuff here seems very fine. And as I said, it's hard to find because you've got to find the bedrock to crack off, because the actual rocks themselves are so rounded they just won't hold gold. So there's gold here. It's such a huge river that you can search and search and search for miles on it. And yeah, it's just mind-blowing. Gets a bit confusing actually. Anyway, had a good day. So I'd just like to thank you for coming along for the ride. And I'll catch you next time, okay? Bye. Yeah, a bit of colour there. Well, it all adds up.